Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I am starting out with no makeup because today we are doing a very exciting video. We are going to be doing a first impression on the new Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. This is how it looks like, well at least the packaging and what it came. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a whole first impression. We're gonna be testing it out, see how it performs, how it blends, how pigmented it is, if there's any fallout, all of that stuff. So I hope that you guys are really excited for that. I did get this sent in PR, but as always, my thoughts and opinions are always gonna be honest and just what it is. I'm not being paid to do this review or anything like that. It's just literally first impression video. So before jumping into the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that ring bell notification. That way YouTube notifies you when I upload. And also, if you guys are not following me on all my social media, it's all gonna be linked down below. That way you guys can go check it out. But with that, if you guys are curious to see how the Desert Dust palette works or performs, then just keep on watching. Now here is the actual palette. The palette actually reflects when you hit the light, so that looks really cool, and also the eyeshadow. So I actually really like the packaging. So the moment that you open this up, the first thing that you will see is this sheet protector that has the eyes, which is really cool. I actually like this. And then here is the palette, you guys. These are all the eyeshadows and they have the names on them, and they have a big mirror at the top, which is really good because her first palette didn't have a mirror. I didn't really care about it. Yeah, we have finally a mirror on the palette, and I just think that the colors are really pretty. So now that I showed you guys the palette, now we're just gonna zoom into my eyes and we're gonna start using this baby and see how it works on the eyes. All right, as always, I've already primed my eyes and I use my MAC Painterly paint pot. You guys know I always use this for when it comes to my eyeshadow, so this is what I use to prime my eyes. So the first eyeshadow that I'm gonna use is Desert Sands, and I'm gonna be using my E38 Sigma brush to apply this on the crease. So this eyeshadow really doesn't appear much on my eyelid. I guess I'm just gonna use it as an all over base lid. With that same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and next take Eden. Wow. So far, I really like this shade. It's really pretty and the color is beautiful and it's blending out nicely. Now with my Sigma 825, next I'm gonna take this shade called Amber. Now I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more of Eden and blend this out. So I would say so far it's really blending nicely. I don't have any complaint about it. I just think the colors are pretty. So this is so far so good. Now with a clean E25, now I'm gonna take the color Saffron and apply this right on top of Amber. Now I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of Eden and I'll blend this out. Now that we have our crease down, now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the shimmery shades, which I do wanna mention one thing that I saw on Huda Beauty's Insta story, because I do follow her on Instagram, is that she mentioned that Celestial, Twilight, and Retrograde are more meant to be as lid toppers. You first take any other eyeshadow and then you apply this one on top of it, just so it could make it pop even more. But if not, it's just gonna be like a very subtle type of eyeshadow if that's what you're trying to go for, but you guys know me, I like my dramatic looks. So I'm actually gonna be taking a shimmery shadow that is not meant to be as a lid topper. So instead I'm gonna be taking this one, which is called Turkish Delight, and I'm going to be applying this with a flat shader brush, which this one is the Sigma E58 brush. Ooh. Oh, that got in my eye. Yeah, the color is gorgeous. Wow, this color is very pretty. We did have a little bit of fallout here. That's the only, oh my god, I just realized the matte shadows didn't really have fallout. Wow, I just realized that. I totally forgot to like keep a lookout for that. But yeah, this one does have fallout. As you guys can see, I have it all up in here in the inner corner, but the color is gorgeous. I love this, and it's super pigmented, so I really, really like this. I'm gonna show you guys my palette, what it looks like right now when I grab the eyeshadow. There is pretty much a lot of kickback, as you guys can see. And then I tap my brushes all the time. At least minimum, I do what is like 2 times just to get, you know, all of the fallout out of my brush. So this is what it looks like after I do that. And same with the shimmery shade, as you guys can see, it still has a little bit of like kickback right there. Same right here with saffron. Some of them are not too bad, like amber is not too bad. Desert sand wasn't that bad either, but there's just some shades in this palette that do have like a lot of kickback. But you know what, on my there's no problem, so I don't have a big deal or an issue with that. So far I really like it. This isn't that bad. I don't think it's like too severe, but yeah. So now what I'm going to do is move on to the other eye, and I'm going to do a complete different eye look for you guys, just so you guys can see the full, you know, roundabout of like how these eyeshadows perform on the eyes. So for this eye, I'm going to start out with Eden again, just so I could apply like a transition shade on my eye. And I'm going to be using a new E38 Sigma brush to apply this. All right, so again, now with a clean E25 now, I'm gonna go ahead and take Amethyst, which is this beautiful purple, and I'm gonna be applying this on my crease. This color is really pretty. All right, again, no fallout. This is applying really good. Now I'm gonna, again, take my E38 with a little bit of Eden and blend this out. So with another E25 that's clean, now we're gonna take this eyeshadow called Ode. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're gonna be using this brush and this eyeshadow to apply on our crease. We're just gonna try to make things a little bit more smoky. This is applying very nicely on the eyelid, so I really like that. Wow. And again, no fallout for me, so that's really good. Now to blend it out, I'm gonna actually use the brush that I used to apply Amethyst just to blend out the edges of this color. You guys, I'm really loving this palette. This looks so pure, like beautiful. I really am loving this. This is really pretty. All right, so I want you guys to get the overall idea of what it will look like on its own using the lid toppers versus using it on top of another eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take what is the color Royal and Twilight, and I'm gonna swatch those two individually. And on top of Royal, I'm gonna add Twilight. So this is what it looks like with Royal and Twilight together, and then this is Twilight on its own. So you guys can see like this is a lot more subtle, less like pigmented as you could say, but this makes Royal stand out even more. Let me just go ahead and swatch for you guys what Royal looks like on its own, so you guys get the overall idea. So that is Royal on its own, but adding Twilight makes it look so beautiful and makes Twilight look like what it actually looks on the palette. So that is really amazing. I actually do like this because you can have fun and always try out a new eyeshadow. So you pretty much have 3 eyeshadow in just using 2 different shades, you know what I mean? So I actually really like that, but I do have a very bad thing to let you guys know what just happened right now while doing these swatches. First I wanted to get the swatches out of the way so you guys could get the idea, but look what the heck just happened to my palette. I tried swatching Twilight and I'm telling you, I didn't even go hard in it, and what the fuck happened here? Like, I don't know what happened. It just I don't know what happened here. I honestly did not even go into this hard. So yeah, it's just, see, this is my only issue, that the eyeshadows are gorgeous, but the actual, like, when you touch, oh, yeah, that just crumbled down. I don't know. As soon as you just touch it, it feels so buttery, but it's just like falling apart. So I don't even know if I want to touch this anymore. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go ahead and continue along doing finishing our eye, and then I'm gonna see if I can try to fix this. I'm gonna try and do this color for my lid on this eye. So again, using my flat shader brush from Sigma, the E58, I'm gonna be applying these 2 shadows with this, not the same brush because I have another one that's clean right here, but I'm first gonna take Royal and apply this all over my entire lid. All right, just applying Royal on its own, it looks very beautiful, and I didn't actually have any fallout from this eyeshadow, none at all. Like this side did, but this one, I don't have anything underneath my eye, so that is really good. Now taking Twilight, guys, like literally I can see pan already. So I'm just gonna pat down because this is coming apart, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Do you guys see this? I'm barely touching it and that thing is falling apart. I don't know why. But anyways, we're gonna apply this on the eye. So now to blend out this outer part, I'm gonna take my E25, the one that we took the purple shade, just to blend out the edges. All right, and then that is how Twilight and Royal look like together on the eye. It looks really pretty, to be honest. I am actually really liking this. Both eye looks, I would say, did a really good job of like, as far as pigmentation, blending, everything. Fallout is not too severe. I mean, I can see a little bit of the shimmery shade that we applied on this eye, but other than that, this one, it wasn't that bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the look adding my liner and lashes, and that way you guys can get a final look of what the eyeshadow looks like. So the last thing that I wanna do is just add something to the inner corner of my eyes because I always add a highlighter there. So what I'm gonna do is take this beautiful shade right here and apply this on the inner corner of my eyes. Alright guys, so this is the final look once we have the lashes and the liner on. And here we have the second look with the lashes and the liner. So this is how the eyes look like now with a full face. Went ahead and did pretty much the rest of my face, and what I want to do is one last first impression, and the thing that she mentioned on her Instagram is that these eyeshadows are meant to last the whole entire day. So we're gonna test that out and I'll let you guys know how they look like at the end of the day. So I will be checking back with you guys. Right now it is 11:26, so I'm gonna be checking back with you guys 8 hours after to let you guys know and see how the eyeshadows look at the end of the day. So that's what I'm exactly going to do. But so far right now, I have to be really completely honest with you guys. I really love this palette. I think it's beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. The only thing though that I do not like whatsoever is how they look like after. This one I did manage to kind of fix it. I really pressed it in hard enough so that the eyeshadow could look somewhat normal again. And yeah, that's the only thing. And then other than that, there is a lot of kickback. Let me just show you guys what this palette looks like. It has all of the eyeshadow fallout from when I actually touch it on the palette and then I tap it. This was all being left on this top, especially that Twilight eyeshadow. I mean, it was just a disaster with that one. But once you applied it on your eyes, it just looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide for yourself if it's going to be worth it for that reason or not. But to me, it looks so beautiful once it's on the eyes. So I will be checking back with you guys after 8 hours. All right, my loves. So right now it is 7:19 and here we are with the makeup. And as you guys can tell, I don't have any more lipstick. Foundation kind of rubbed out around my mouth area because it's been really hot. So I've been like, you know, so yeah, this is how the eyeshadow looks like, and honestly, I'm very impressed. I've been doing what normal people do. I go out and eat, I was cleaning, I was editing. It's been really extremely hot today, so yeah, and here we are with the eyeshadow, and I think it has stayed in place. Sorry if you guys hear my dog, like, you know, like, because it's really hot right now still, but yeah, so I have to say I'm very impressed and very pleased with the eyeshadow, the way that it lasted, and like I said, I really love the way that it applied at the beginning, and now that I've seen it like last all these 8 hours, I'm very like surprised, and I have to say I really am pleased with that. The only thing, like I said, that I still stand by is I just hate how these are actually applying on the brush. So I just want to give you guys a quick demonstration again of how the eyeshadow looks like on the actual palette once you're swatching it. So this is how, you know, you're just gently like picking up a little bit of color. It's very pigmented, like I said, but there's a lot of kickback on it. So that's the only thing. Now I'm gonna tap it and you guys are gonna see like how much of this eyeshadow just like is on this brush. Like, look at that. That is a lot of eyeshadow, you guys. And that was only like 2 times, right? So I don't know. And when I applied the inner corner highlight, I can tell like you just barely have to touch it and you already have the eyeshadow on there, because these really are very sensitive. Like, as you guys can see, this one was about to be a disaster. So my only thing is, like, when you're going into this eyeshadow palette, just go over with a very soft hand, just lightly tap it and you already have the eyeshadow on there. Like, I don't know, in the actual pan itself, like the eyeshadow moves, and I don't know, that's a bad thing or a good thing. As long as it looks nice on my eyes, I feel like that's what matters. Other than that, I don't like that. I have to be super careful with my eyeshadows, and I'm a person that's never really careful with anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to be extra careful when using this palette. And well, my loves, that concludes this first impression / review of this Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I really hope that you guys found this review and first impression very, very helpful for you guys. And let me know if you guys are willing to purchase it or not. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about it. But again, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. That way you're updated with my future videos. And as always, my social media will be linked down below. That way you guys can go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye. Mwah. We're gonna be doing a first where the palette comes. Literally biggest mistake, trying to pop a pimple right now before the video.